on the way, Neil Brew. Neil Brew making his way backstage at the base of the ring. John Corley, we nicknamed him Irish at the gym. We used to train together and fight together. And here we go, Leary, give him the signal.
First of 4 rounds, both wearing black shorts.
There we go. Corley always boxes with a lead hand, very relaxed. You see like at 1/2 mast almost. As Brown forces the issue early.
Now, I'm not sure if you can entirely pick this up at home, but the atmosphere has changed. It has quietened. It's almost like everybody's desperate to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, completely agree. His belt on the line there.
That belt is the Kenny Gould Memorial Belt.
John Cawley wearing the Safe Hands gloves. By the way, Jack Anthony's Safe Hands gloves. Very, very reputable brand. Going countrywide at the moment, soon to go worldwide. As they look to suss each other out in this first round. It's got the element of a chess match, this one. Brown coming forward with a looping backhand, missing now, falling short. Jab to the body there by Brown. And another jab to the body. Corley swinging and missing there, wild swing and a miss. And he spoke earlier with us, Corley, just about like when he if he tucks up at range, Leon will step in. So he wants to keep him busy. Oh, lovely up there. Just forcing Brown back.
That left hand sent Brown back into the neutral corner.
And that might have won him the round. Hello, mate, you alright? Good to see you, okay? There we go, sorry about that one. Oh, sorry about that one. Just saying hello to
Robbie's a well-connected man in the Midlands boxing scene.
Lovely jump there. Going in by Brown to finish the round. I've got Corley winning that one. What about yourself, Rick?
I think that power shot and knocking Brown back in sealed what would have otherwise been a difficult round to decide on, really. Quality boxing, really nice pace. Good to see both men aggressive and looking to play chess aggressively.
Yeah, and I think a little bit more of an apprehensive start by Brown as well. Whereas, Corley's settled into probably more of a rhythm. I wouldn't say a complete rhythm, but settled in. Then that lead left hook just sending Brown back to the ropes as the showpiece moment. And the first, winning the round for me. Here we go. Corley up off his stool early, ready for the middle, waiting in the middle.
The corner Brown again a slight admonishment to get out of the ring. Trying to buy them out a bit of extra time potentially. I'm not entirely sure. He looks switched on there though.
Lee Reed, my referee, safety first at all times. If someone just on the canvas, he won't start the action until they've got off the canvas. Really, really, really safety conscious referee. Very good. As a lead hand just goes in from Cawley. Double jab, but the thing with Corley there, he double jabbed, but he threw it from the hip. Just needs to be tighter.
Overhand right there from Brown, which left his chin exposed.
Yeah, and he just caught one there, Brown. And there, you just see that lead hand, just creative from Corley, just keeps the opponent guessing. Looking for that lead up again. Brown landing a shot of his own, following up with a 1-2. And there, just sits on his feet a little bit too much, Brown, for me. Looking to try and force Corley back a bit there, just edging forward, Brown, but now he's retreated. Yeah, just sussing each other out. Oh, there, just missing with a 1-2, but then slipping under Brown's backhand, Corley. Very tight first round this. He's come the last. Very tight second round this as we come to the last 30 seconds. Who's gonna take this second round? I've got it 10-10 at the moment, Reed.
Yeah, I think the aggressive work being done by Corley, but the solid defensive movement being done by Brown. It's hard one to call. That big shot there may just steal it for Brown. Sorry, for Corley.
Yeah,
big last 10 seconds, let's see what goes.
Who's going to win the round? And that one up. I've scored that one even in the second, Harry.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably a fair call. Definitely hard work for both fighters. Both fighters trying to keep moving forward, but at the same point, tactical. It's a real check.
Yeah, completely agree. And I'll tell you what, the atmosphere's still going out.
It's a Brandon Regger I've never heard before. I'm not enjoying it. I just can't really hear myself thinking about it.
Yeah, no, atmosphere's good. Has been throughout. It's Black Country by night. Is there anything on the feed at all, Steve?
Just twin captain basically really wanted John Corley to it. So.
Yeah, the fighting Irish from Swim Canto has just got good work, man. Oh, I love that. Rob Lane there tuning in. One of my good friends there. Appreciate that, Rob. As we look to get this third round underway, the Brown corner just delaying. Just having bit of caution to proceedings here. It's the Brown corner. And then he's just telling the corner, and he is rightly just telling him to get off the canvas. If a fighter retreats and gets knocked down, and he's on the canvas, and they bang their head off him, that's a safety issue. So very, very good work by our referee there. Oh, lovely there, lovely. He dared to dream there with a backhand, Brown. Corley catching him with a shot as he leaned in.
Good right hand there.
Yeah, agree with that, Crink. The timing is the difference so far. He's just judging the shots better, just reading Brown, and then obviously striking while the iron's hot when the opportunities are there, which I completely agree with. That lead hand as well, just detrimental in this one for me so far. Trying to get the double jab going. Missing though. Yeah, Brown just locks him with both hands down by his side. Not a tactic I'm a fan of. You've got to be very, very slick to do that. Just tightens up the guard, and the backhand landing there. Significant shot there in the third.
The guard comes up as he gets a bit closer. You think it's just a case of protecting the head from maybe a hook?
Yeah, completely. And there, Corley just reaching with that jab a little bit. Just got to follow the feet in a little bit more as he postures in the middle of the ring.
Again, a round where both men seem quite on their toes and quite willing to.
Oh, and there you go. Backhand there. And he's landed more significant shots in this third round for me, Corley. He's landed a couple of backhands that have been showpiece shots. There you go.
Big shot to the jaw.
Doing enough in this one, John Cawley. And there we go. Finisher and left arm. I've got him scoring that one. We go into the last round, our championship round, and our last round of this evening, Ian.
Yes, a fantastic night of boxing here at the Handicap. Wonderful show put on by Jimmy Gold Promotions.
And just a quick one, if you want to get involved in this, you want to box on these shows, message Jimmy, get involved, get down to the gym, get down to your selective gym, and start training. Get involved. It's not a million miles away at all. What interaction we got there, Ian?
Yeah, so Twin Captain again, stating that John's basically going to pick him off. He's got the timing right, and he just needs to make it work. I think you can see really that the first and the third rounds are definitely rounds to Cawley. Second is so it was a fair call draw.
Do you think he's got a stoppage in him here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen? Crink, what do you think? Do you think he's got a stoppage in him? Do you think he can pick him apart in this final round? 2 minutes goes quick when you're on the offensive and you're on the up. Let's see. Let me know.
I think both. I actually think both fighters have potentially got the stoppage in them at the moment. I think they both look ready to switch, ready to pull the trigger on those. It's a good right hand there by Brown. Look, we haven't seen for the last couple of rounds.
The thing is, like, this is championship boxing, so you know, as Corley just calls him on, just tells him, "Come on, I'll mix it up with you." And this is championship boxing, so these two have been put kind of higher up the pecking order, so they both can punch. They're at the end of the card for a reason, you know, in a title fight. So just show either of them could just turn it on and you know, stop one another. But if I was going to pick, and I was a betting man, I would say it would be Corley at this point.
Both fighters looking to potentially try and suss out that opportunity. Corley doesn't need the knockout. Brown possibly does.
Yeah, oh, and there we go. And Corley just landing a left hook and then following it up with a backhand.
Brown almost throwing shots now to kick the other fighter back.
Yeah, and that one.
Good jab there.
Brown just getting into this fourth and final round a little bit more. Single jab there.
Surely he knows now that he needs a stoppage.
A check hook from Corley. Yeah, just threw the left hook and just pivoted a little bit, just change the angle. I think he just needs to keep up with what he's doing and don't do anything silly, keep it away, training, stick to the boxing, and I think the points will be. Yeah, completely agree. It's just to see if he's got the gears, you know. As Brown just calls him on, but this is into our final 10 seconds of this evening. Like I said, Corley's done enough here. As he looks to go through the gears at the end, that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Corley thinks he's won it.
Brown stopped in the middle of the ring, possibly looking defeated. Does he know that the scorecard probably has got against him?
Aaron Ashton in the corner there. John Cawley.
Medic's just checking out Brown. And the familiar dulcet tones of
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond. I went to say Neil Carroll. I don't know who Neil Carroll is. Neil Diamond.
There we go.
Do you enjoy that moment?
Twin Canto. Just saying, John definitely has our we think the same. It is there to
I don't know if you know Neil. Sorry, Sweet Caroline came into boxing from through Colfampton, I believe.
Yeah.
Which in itself is nicked from the Boston Red Sox, so it's actually a baseball song, but I don't know if you know that.
So definitely, Twin Canto just said definitely stick with what he's doing. Yeah, we agree. It was just to see whether or not he got it in him in the fourth. I think he could have gone through the gears a little bit more. I think he dictated the fight throughout. Went for a little bit of a lull in the second, but then come strong in the third and fourth. Don't know if you agree. Got it unanimous to John. I had obviously 10-9 in the first two, 10-9 in the fourth, 10-10 in the third. Don't know how you scored it, but let me know.
Both fighters made their way to the ring to await their final decision in the evening. And to await Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, for the last time, over to our MC with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our final fight of the evening, the Kenny Gould Memorial Belt in the cruiserweight division. After 4 rounds of action, we consult the judges' scorecards. It is a unanimous decision. To the red corner!
Corley takes it. Good performance by the Irishman there. Very, very good performance. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our night of boxing. I hope you've enjoyed it, tuned in on the pay-per-view. It's been great interacting with you. Regan, I think any words from yourself if you enjoyed it? What's your performance of the night?